Hey friends, welcome to this 5-minute mobility and stability warm-up. This is exactly what I do before all my workouts, and it's gonna open us through the shoulders, the hips, the spine. It's gonna activate the front of the core, the posterior chain of the body, move through some movement patterns, get you really prepped for whatever you need to do after this. And the more you do it, the more you repeat it, you'll get really familiar with it, and it'll become second nature for your body. For the first minute, if you don't have a foam roller, you're gonna come up, jump around, shake it out, wiggle, get some blood flowing. If you do have a foam roller, lay it down, come onto your back, and we're gonna do some long strokes down the spine. You might get a couple cracks or pops here. One more big one, especially focusing on the upper spine. And then do what you wanna do, but I'm gonna bring it to my right lower back. Do some soft tissue work here, just 3 or 4 times. Smaller little strokes, and then over to the left. Good. Prop yourself up, bring the foam roller on your right glute, turn your knees to the right, couple here on the right glute, and then over to the left glute, turn your knees to the left. Good. Bring the foam roller down to your right hamstring, and then the right inner thigh, and then the right outer thigh. Roll it all the way down to your right calf, and then let's come up onto the left hamstring, left inner thigh, left outer thigh, and left calf. So basic, not spending too much time here. All right, minute 2, we have a reverse tabletop to a boat pose. So plant your feet, point your knees up to the sky, plant your hands behind you, fingertips pointing whatever way you want. Inhale, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, push into your feet, drive your hips up to the sky. Chin can be tucked or untucked. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift your feet, engage in front of your core. Shins are parallel, or if you want to make it harder, straighten your legs or lift your arms. Inhale to lower your feet and hands. Exhale, drive into your feet. Lift your hips up to the sky. Inhale to lower back down. Exhale, hug your belly in. Lift your feet from the mat, whatever variation you want, and lower back down. Move through these 2 movements a couple more times. Opening up through the shoulders, engaging through the front of the core and the posterior chain of the body. One more reverse tabletop, squeezing for a second at the top, and one more boat pose. Good. Come to a child's pose. We're going to roll from child's pose to a cobra. So walk your hands in front of you, knees wide, toes touch. Inhale, roll forward into a cat spine, stacking shoulders over wrists. Keep that movement going as you lower your thighs to the mat. Maybe separate your feet and then thread your heart forward in front of you. Good. Exhale, child's pose. So we're going to do 1 breath per movement. See if you can segmentally move through your spine. Inhale, roll forward to cat, all the way open to a cobra pose. Exhale, tuck your chin, sit your hips back to your heels into your child's pose. Inhale forward, unfurling into cobra, pulling your hands back, pushing into the tops of the feet. Exhale, tuck your chin, sit your hips back, child's pose. Move with your own breath. Got to include any type of spinal movement if you're warming up for activity. Let's do 1 more. Feet are pivoting behind you as you need, opening up during your cobra, and then closing during child's pose. Okay, we have a bird dog to a posterior hip stretch. Plant your hands and feet, hands and knees, toes are tucked. Lift your left hand forward and your right heel back. Hold in your bird dog, nice and stable. Pretend you had a glass of water you didn't want to spill. Good, now step your right foot over to the left and then sink your hips back. So we're really feeling that stretch in the left glute. Good. Rock your weight forward, lift left hand and right foot, hold steady, lower back down. Switch it out, right hand lifts forward, left foot kicks back, press through the heel, and step your left foot back to the right, lower your right fingertips down, and then sit back into your right hip. Lift back through your bird dog, stay for breath, lower back down. 1 more on each side, left arm, right heel back. Cross that leg behind you, sit back into your left hip. Rock forward, lift up one more time on this side and lower down. Switch it up, right hand forward, left heel presses back. Left foot steps off to the right, right fingertips lower. You can even sink down onto the left elbow. Good. Back through center. And on to our last movement, which is a lateral lunge with a twist. Come to stand. Feet are nice and wide, facing the wide edge of your mat. Bend into your right knee. Plant your left hand somewhere on the inside of your right foot. Then twist open through the right arm, gazing up to the sky. Stay low in your stance. Glide over to the left, bending into left knee. Plant your right hand. Twist open to the left. Glide through center, feeling those legs nice and activated. Plant your left hand. See if you can create that twist from the upper back. Open through the left inner thigh. Good. Glide through center, bending left knee, planting right hand, twisting open to the left. Let's do one more on each side. Last one. See how smooth and intentional you can make your movements. And then lower back down. All right, feel out your body. See what you need. Hopefully you feel, again, nice and opened and activated through your whole body, ready for whatever you want to do next. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.